In the last class, we discussed about imports, export, and some exempted goods. And now, in today's class, we are going to discuss about said sales, and we'll discuss about some advance receipts and advanced payments topics. Okay. So, what is the basic meaning of SEZ? SEZ stands for Special Economic Zone. Such sales can be defined as a sale of goods or services to SEZ. Any outward supply made to a recipient belongs to SEZ is called as an SEZ sale. In Tally, sales voucher is used to record SEZ sales. Integrated tax is applicable for such sales. So, SEZ in the sense there are special economic zones. So, for this, if you do any transaction with the SEZ sales, people will have some exemptions, will have some relaxations. Okay. So, those kind of zones are considered as special economic zones. Now, based on the applicability of tax, SEZ sales are divided into following types. Taxable SEZ sale, it refers to SEZ sales in which integrated tax is applicable for both interstate and intrastate. And sale under LUT bond, just now we have discussed about this, exports under exempt under LUT bonds. So, sales under LUT bonds are allowed only when the sale is accompanied by a letter of tax department, and exempt SEZ sales. So, here integrated tax is exempted for this SEZ sales. So, there are total 3 types of sales: taxable, seller under LUT bond, next exemption. So, how to enter the transactions? Here, Universal Traders sold following goods to Infotech Private Limited, Telangana State. Says so HP printers ni 12 వాటికి సేల్ చేశారు. సో విల్ గో టు యూనివర్సల్ ట్రేడర్స్, సెలెక్ట్ కంపెనీ, యూనివర్సల్ ట్రేడర్స్. Now what is the ledger we have to create? Infotech, అంతేనా? Infotech Private Limited. Infotech Private Limited. We are selling the goods to them, so there will be sundry
data.
Sundry debtor. Yes, I am making it as 15 days. He is also from Telangana. Now here party type is SEZ. GST number you have to enter. What is the GST number? ఏదో ఒక GST number చెప్పండి మా. బుక్లో ఉన్నది సెట్ అవుతుందా చూద్దాం. 36 DDDD 5Ds 197 0C2 Z5 అది ఇన్వాలిడ్ అంట. సో నీ దగ్గర ఒకటి ఉండే కదా, అది ఎక్కడో ఉంది, వెతకాలంటవా?
37
Not 37, 36 is required. Why? Because it is from Telangana. 37 is of another state, no?
Yes, 36 Andhra Pradesh, sir.
36 Telangana. Telangana. ఓకే ఓకే. సో ఎనీ అది ఒకసారి నోట్ చేసి పెట్టుకోవాలి మనం. ద ప్రీవియస్ వేర్ ఇస్ దట్? AA PFG1 655 C1ZH enter GST details, yes, regular, party type, here you have to select SEZ, okay na. నెక్స్ట్ దీన్ని నేను సేవ్ చేసి పెట్టుకుంటా ఎందుకైనా మంచిది. యా ఓకే ఎంటర్. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ డన్, party ledger is done. Next sales ledger we have to create. SEZ sales, under sales applicable, yes, here description HP printers, HSN number
844-33240.
1 minute, 844-33-240.
240.
Enter, enter. Nature, so here you have to select SEZ taxable.
Yes, sir. Sales to sales.
Okay, SEZ taxable
18%.
18%. It is goods, done, done, done. Next recording SEZ sales. Okay, accounting vouchers F8 sales. What is the invoice number? UT by 18/04. UT by 18/04. It is Infotech Private Limited. First we have to change the date here. I do one thing. Instead of this, first I will go back here, change period. I have to change 1/4/2020, 31/3/2020. Okay. F2. Yep. Where we have a mistake. This is 2021 kada. Okay, 1/4/2021, 31/3/2022. Yeah. UT by 18/04. Party name Infotech. SEZ sales item HP printer. Inni how many printers? 12, 8,200. 8,200. Next we have IGST. So total, what is that amount? IGST amount 17,712. Shipping bill 551234. 551234. Date 1/4/2021. Okay, so this is the way how to enter the transaction. Clear? This is about SEZ sales, special economic zone with taxable. So depends on the requirement, we have to select an appropriate items. So we'll see where we can see this. We'll go back and go to display, statutory reports, GST, sales 1 or 2.
One.
సేల్స్ 1లో ఉంటాయా 2లో ఉంటాయా?
One.
ఓకే, సో వేర్ వీ హ్యావ్ 1,41,400. Where is that 1,41,400? Not this. Here you have this one. Exports invoice. Just click on it. In this you have we have entered Infotech కదా. Infotech ఏది రాలేదు. Infotech ఎంటర్ చేయలేదా? వాట్స్ ద కంపెనీ నేమ్ వీ హ్యావ్ టేకెన్? Infotech కదా. Then display, statutory reports, GSTR 1. ఏంటి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చింది? Okay, here you can see this Infotech B2B invoices. Okay, so this is about this, and next topic we have is advance receipts and payments. So it is applicability of GST for advance receipts and payments. The receipt of the advance is liable to pay GST if any advance is received for the goods or services but the corresponding sales invoice is not raised within the same month. The voucher recorded for advance received is to be tracked against the invoice which is raised against an advance received in a different tax period. Accounting of advance receipts and sales invoices in same month. Now, accounting of advance receipt and sales. For example, in this month I have received an advance and within the same month I sold the goods. Now how to enter these kind of transaction if both in same month? Okay, now on 7th Universal Traders received an advance amount of 30,000 from Moon Traders towards sales agreement of HP printers, and on 2nd they have received the goods. So now you have to record. So here Moon Traders are sundry debtors or creditors? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Moon Traders are sundry debtors or creditors?
Data, sir.
Moon Traders.
Data.
Oh, sorry. Sundry debtors. Yes, 20 days. He is also from same state.
What, sir?
He is also from same state, and also I am checking. Yeah, I didn't mention, so he also belongs to same state. Okay. Regular, enter. Now here we'll enter one GST number 36 DNDA F8 788 P1Z 5. 36 DNDA F8 788 P1Z5. Okay, we'll go with one more. 36 AAPF G1655 C1Z H. Yes. Now he is a regular dealer. Enter, 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 and party type is not applicable. After Moon Traders, you have to record the voucher for advance receipt. So receipt in the sense that will be entered into receipt voucher. Receipts, allow entry of amount inclusive of tax. Okay, so even in this advance also that tax amount is also be included. So what we have to do is we have to activate this option under F12. Okay, go to F12 and allow there we have to activate. Okay. Go to Gateway of Talic, Alt plus V for advance receipt. Alt plus V. Where we have this option? Alt plus. It is not coming. I mean receipt voucher only. Okay. If it is in single entry mode only, it will come up. Okay, I'll change it to single entry mode. Alt V option is not coming. What to do then? Okay, directly I'll enter once. Bank. So we have received it from Moon Traders. What is that amount? 30,000. Advance ADV by Moon. Why this option is not coming? Okay, we'll see. advance receipts details. Where is that option? Moon traders 30,000 advance ADV by Moon traders. Alt V. This is not coming. Advance voucher. Okay, let it be. We'll see. Next, where we have to go? We have to go to advance receipt voucher. How to get this advance receipt voucher? We'll check once again. Okay. Tax liability and advances. Once we go to display, statutory reports, GST.
సార్ మీ వాయిస్ వినిపించట్లేదు.
నేనేం మాట్లాడలేదు.
ఇది మాత్రం గట్టి.
See, the thing is, I am checking actually that advance receipt option is not coming, so I am checking it out. From where we have to
Sorry.
get it. Okay, no problem. Just I am checking where all these options are. The thing is, right now what I have, my software is updated software, Tally 1. So in this book, that is a old software. So that's the reason some options are not available in my system. That's what I am checking, whether where I have these options and all. Okay, first we'll enter sales transaction also, then we'll see what will happen. F8 sales. So what is the reference number? UT by 18 by 05, UT by 18 by 05 to Moon Traders. Now we have to create normal sales ledger. Alt C, sales, under sales, yes, applicable, yes, HP printers, HSN number please, 88. అవసరం లేదులే. Okay, no problem. This is sales taxable, percentage is 18 కదా. it is goods. So HP printers, how many we have sold? 10, 8,200. Okay, not IGST. CGST, state tax. These are the two taxes. Why? Because he is from the same country, same state. Enter, enter. Now we have received advance kada, you have to deduct that advance also. Then why it isn't come? We are doing some mistakes. Didn't understand why I am doing it. Moon traders. I mentioned it as yes only, no? So it has to ask the details. Why it isn't asked? Accounting voucher, sales, UT by, what is that invoice number? UT by 18 by 05. Enter. Moon traders. This is sales. Sales. HP printer 10. Central tax, state tax. Okay, now if we check again, we have to receive that amount. Then if I click on F6 receipt voucher, then select bank from Moon Traders. So 66,760. So total 96,000. So 30,000 already deducted automatically. It got deducted. Now we have to receive 66,760 from Moon Traders. Against difference, this one. Yeah. Okay. So we have to see this advance receipt option is not available in my present software. I'll check it out about this advance receipt, how to activate this advance receipt and all. So you just go through the remaining topics here. Remaining what you have advance receipt and sales invoice recorded in different months. In the previous example, there we have performed the operation within the same month. So we received advance, and we performed the operation in the same month. So in the next example, we received advance in 1 month and we have performed that sale operation in the next month. Okay, we received advance in the month of July and we sold the goods in the month of August. So how to do this, we'll discuss it in the next class. Okay na? Meanwhile, I'll check it out how to activate this advance receipt voucher again. Okay with everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now by 10 o'clock, all computer students will come back for RDBMS class. Okay?
Sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Right, ma.